Hey guys, it's Sean, the ToGA brother. Hey listen, so I want to talk to you first about, being on the spectrum, okay? And, come on, man. That irks me so much. I have a big intolerance for two things. Well, I have an intolerance for a lot of things because I'm on the spectrum, but one of the main things, and this happens to go with a lot of, like, people that are consciously aware, and I want to think that if you have your license, okay, you should be consciously aware of driving anyway. So, having said that to you, and having said that in general, I gotta believe one thing, okay? That if you are operating your motor vehicle so that you're consciously scanning on what's going on, I have to hope and believe that you're noticing changes in speed, distance, and time. And what do I mean by that? Right? So, let's honestly say, for example, okay, there's two lanes, and one lane is going to turn right, and the other one continues. But there's two of you side by side. What's going to happen? That one lane is going to disappear eventually, right? So, it doesn't make sense to keep pace with each other the entire time, because someone is going to have to budge. Either you're going to have to slow down and let them go and get behind them, or they're going to have to slow down, be considerate, and let you go in front of them and merge together. Now, while on that subject, the thing that I can't stand is people that are notified of many signs on the street, like construction signs. Hey, this lane is disappearing. Hey, there's work ahead. Hey, merge. Hey, there's no more room in this lane. When you see those lanes and you see those signs and you still keep driving and there's plenty of space, that irks me, because that means eventually we're gonna all get piled up and jumbled up at that one place where everyone's like, oh crap, now I gotta merge. I have no choice. So guess what? It backs up traffic consciously and continuously, and you chose to do that. That was a conscious choice. That was a conscious choice you made to not ease up and let others either get in front of you or behind you, right? If you have to, let one in and go. And the next one, let one in and go, right? It's the zipper effect. People don't get that, and I don't understand that part, right? It makes no sense to me. All right? Now, I know that that has nothing to do with my video, but I had to get that out the way, all right? This is going to start becoming my norm, I think. Things that irk me, and then the video. It's going to become my journal. Anyway, while on that same discussion, right, kind of not even remotely close, I would like to present to you guys the fact that, yes, I'm on the spectrum. It's no surprise. I mean, a lot of my stuff on my YouTube tells you I'm on the spectrum, and there's a lot of playlists that are regarding the spectrum. While having had told you now, okay, there's a little bit of some misunderstanding of how people on the spectrum are comfortable and they socialize. So some of them socialize like out of the box. Some of them don't socialize at all. And some of them, they will socialize, but it's gonna take a little bit of, like, poking a little bit, right? It's gonna take them a little bit of hey, you know, I think you could pretty much, you know, use some, you know, support and, you know, get on your feet a little bit. All right. Now, that's kind of tied into what I'm talking about today. I, for the longest time, all right, side note here, so we're going to jump kind of on the side of this video, right, to kind of give you a backstory here. I had a terrible repertoire at work. Now, I don't mean I was cussing people out, I was being disrespectful, I was being rude. I mean, I was never able to keep my job. Either I showed up late, or I didn't understand the policy, or I was like, there is no policy, or stuff like that, right? Stuff people on the spectrum don't understand and or don't know about, right? And then as I got older, I was like, okay, I need to stop doing this. But there were still things that I didn't understand, and that put me in a bad bind, okay? So when I tell you that I had roughly 23 jobs at the age of 18, guys, I'm not lying to you. I had 23 of them, and I can count them, okay? Maybe I'm exaggerating. But the point is, I did not have a very good track record by being in a workplace, being in a job, right? Those skills were not ingrained in me at a very young age. Okay, I need to explain something to you guys. My mom and my dad are wonderful, loving parents. They have got my back, they've got my support. Now, I also would like to mention, my dad was raised in the military. I have a very militant style family upbringing. We're very strict. We're very, that's how it's going to be, and I don't care kind of mentality in the family, okay? And it seems harsh, but it's the harsh reality, okay? We're sheltered. We're very restricted. We're very guarded, okay, in that manner. I wasn't exposed to partying, drugs, and all that kind of stuff, sex, until I was in my late 20s. That's how it is for us in that kind of home environment, okay? So, I wasn't raised in a way that, you know, family and your health and your own life comes first before anything. Because yes, you can always get applied for a job. You can always get a new job, but you don't have another body. And growing up, I was always told, you're going to work, you're going to work 40 hours, you're going to get full time, I don't ever want to see you home on your day off, that kind of thing, right? It was always you work, you work, you work, you work, you work, okay? Now, in the very beginning, I didn't have a lot of full-time jobs, right? And it was very hard. It was very hard trying to understand that full-time work is very critical being a individual in this environment, in this workplace type thing, right? So, anyway, yeah, guys, it wasn't until lately that I found a full-time job working for an airline, all right? Now, before that, I was doing retail. I got pretty much fired from a couple of places because I didn't show up on time. I wasn't in full uniform. This is all, you know, secrets that I'm discussing and explaining to you guys. But I didn't do well, okay? It wasn't until I went to Walmart, which is weird because no one really likes working at Walmart. It's just money, right? And it's a job. I got to meet people that made a difference on me, that made an impact on me. And also, not for nothing, guys, but I also met someone very close to me during that time. And they told me that, you know, you're a grown man. You aren't acting like it. You need to get yourself pulled together and basically start acting like an adult. You're better than that. You're capable of it. I see it. Snap out of it, mister. And that pretty much was the turning point in my life. All right? This person's no longer in my life, unfortunately. I mean, I spoke to him this past summer, but, you know, that's about it. You know, they're married, they have kids, they're on their own. If I'm going to be honest, 100%, guys, at one point, they were like, I don't really want to speak to you. The person that I am exclusive with doesn't really like you talking with me. They think that you're too much. And I didn't really know that they were really committed to somebody. I didn't really see all the signs. That's why it was like, I'm confused. So, now remember, I'm on the spectrum. These kinds of things are not open book to us. You got to basically say, hey, listen, you know, I'm in a relationship, but we can just be friends. Like, you got to be that direct with us at sometimes. Okay? And that's the hard truth. That's the hard reality. So I didn't really do very well. And it wasn't until I was working at Walmart that I realized I have a skill set, I have a skill base, and I like people, all right? And I can put those to use by working in a place where people like us. Come on. And so I probably should have let them go first, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm going to get, a burger over at Five Guys. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. So yeah. My thought process is all over. It's also another thing, a symptom of being on the spectrum. So yeah, a Walmart. I was working for them for a little bit, and I realized that they were basically my greatest friend, but my biggest enemy. Now, they weren't annoying me. They weren't, making me quit. I mean, I ended up quitting because I was frustrated, but it was because I was realizing that they were never going to match my potential, my fullest potential, right? They were never going to match what my skills set was and my enthusiasm for these people. They were more concerned about me driving them sales and making them money instead of people buying a product. Well, I get that it's retail. I should have known that, but I don't like that whole mentality. I would much rather walk in a store, feel comfortable that I'm pulling an item off the shelf, and feel good about buying it in a store where people are happy that I'm walking out having bought something that I could have gotten elsewhere, right? That's what retail is all about. It's not about how much money out of your wallet can I pull out of, right? That's not how retail works. But that's how it's become. Now, lately, I found aviation, and I will never go back. I will never go back to another industry. It's absolutely wonderful. It's amazing. It's endearing. It's great. And it's one of the best things because I love aviation. It's my niche. I am able to pick it up quick. I'm able to understand things. Logistically, I get it. So, but the entire point of my video, when I was not working, I had a neighbor, and they would take me to estate sales, and they would help me get things ready to sell it for a reasonable price, right? This product here, oh, that goes for $10. Can I get it to you for $5? You know what? Yeah, let's go with $5 because of the condition, because it's missing parts. That's cool. Yeah. I like this one. It's $50. Can I give you $40? No, because I've only used it about 2 or 3 times, so it's in like new condition. I'm not going less than $50. The reason I bring all this to you guys is because lately I've been on Facebook Marketplace. Items that I have no use for, right? I have no value in. To me, I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace. But being in work has taught me you need to take care of your customer, people you're selling to. You need to be honest. You need to have integrity, and you need to be professional, and you need to be prompt. That I cannot stress enough to you. Be prompt and be integral, meaning act with integrity. How you'd want you to treat me, I should treat you. That sort of mentality. Guys, that has been the most success that I've had in a long time. I've sold countless items. I've made a lot of money on that. Granted, I'm not making it full time, but the point is, being autistic, I wouldn't have been exposed to that. And because Facebook has things like that that allow us to do that kind of thing, it's wonderful because now I have a place that I can do that kind of stuff, right? I can sell money. I can meet people. I can gain skills like that. Like people at Chick-fil-A, yes, they're young. Yes, they have a job. Yes, they're kind of polite. But these skills they're learning there, they're going to take with them along the way in life. It's going to take them a long way. Not really a long way as in a timeline, but it's going to carry them in life, right? It's the same with me. These things I'm learning on Facebook, I can take with me wherever I go. And I will have the most success out there of people that don't get exposed to that kind of stuff. So, Facebook and the autism spectrum, we thank you. We thank you for allow us to do this, to sell our own things, to be our own boss, to understand what it is to have a job, and to be prompt and to have integrity, all right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sean, the ToGA brother. This is my channel. Go subscribe to it. Have fun with it. But go check out my other channels because I do a lot of content, all right? Thank you all for watching. I'm Sean, the ToGA brother. I love you guys. I'm out.